for your business, for all life's events. Key Video.
There's something cooking in the neighborhood. From where I stand, it's looking mighty good. You're gonna love it. Come dine with me. Come dine with me. Come dine with me.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Come Dine With Me, Western New York, sponsored by Artisan Kitchens and Baths, Key Video Productions, and Russell's Steaks, Chops, and more. I'm Russ Salvatore.
And I'm Jen Farrington, and our show is all about introducing you to some of the finest restaurants in Western New York. We're going to meet their chefs who will prepare their signature dishes, and we'll learn some secrets that you can use at home. Doesn't that sound good, Russ?
Sounds great. And to help us today, we have three chefs of our own. Welcome, chefs.
Hey Russ, a little later in the show, you can look forward to the Militello's home invasion. With Marco, we've got some towering tomatoes, eggplant, roast, a rack of lamb, finishing it off with a risotto with wild mushrooms. You can't miss this. Don't miss this.
Today I'm going to show you how to make a quick and easy lazy man's lasagna. You're going to love it.
Are you looking for your next favorite restaurant? Janet's Soaking Game, 3.5 out of 4 stars. Coming up, we're going to be making roasted pork tenderloin from the Gatehouse Grill. It don't get any better than this.
Oh, the Gatehouse Grill. It's no wonder they got 3.5 stars from Janice Oaken. It is an out-of-this-world restaurant, Russ.
It's a hidden secret right here in the plaza in Williamsville, across the street from Automobile Row, where the Mercedes dealers are, hidden all the way back in the plaza. They must be doing something right, Jan.
Oh, they are. 3 times winner at the Taste of Williamsville for their chicken Rockefeller. Oh, it is delicious. It is medallions of chicken stuffed with bacon, spinach, and Swiss cheese, and then it's served in a creamy cheese sauce. Oh, doesn't get much better, except for the desserts. Now, they have a dessert chef, Pascal, who makes not just a piece of pie on a plate, but a flight of desserts, like coffee ice box pie and s'mores and thyme ice cream. Just really unusual things. We all ordered it, and then we all tasted everybody else's. How's that for fun?
Sounds delicious. I'm going there for lunch tomorrow, Jan.
Okay, well right now we are heading back into the kitchen with Marco and Jim to see about those pork tenderloins.
Talk about cool restaurants in Western New York. The Gatehouse Grill is one of the coolest restaurants that I've ever been to. I'm with Chef Jim McBride today, who's been at the Gatehouse Grill for about 2.5 years. He's gonna make one of their signature dishes, a marinated pork tenderloin. It's gonna be out of this world.
We're gonna start off with our marinade. We're gonna have soy sauce, a little bit of peanut oil.
Now, what's the reason you use peanut oil over like a vegetable or an olive oil?
It's just the flavoring.
Okay.
Yeah. A little bit of white wine.
Any kind of white wine will do?
A little Chablis, anything will do.
Okay.
A little fresh chopped ginger. A little bit of fresh chopped garlic.
Can't live without that.
No, absolutely. And a little bit of fresh ground black pepper.
Okay.
And then we're gonna whisk it all together.
Now this marinade is pretty easy. You can make it, put it in the refrigerator and
Sure.
use it. You can make a lot of it if you want to.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And it doesn't just necessarily have to be with pork.
Right.
You can actually use it on fish. You could use it on chicken or steak or any of that.
We're gonna marinate the pork tenderloin.
Okay.
And we're gonna marinate it for at least 24 hours.
So come back tomorrow.
We've marinated the pork tenderloin for 24 hours. We're gonna add a little bit of oil to our pan.
Okay. Now these pans are from Buffalo Hotel Supply. They got a real thick bottom to them, and they hold the heat really nice. They get really hot. And the Teflon's gonna be nice for searing the meat.
Yes.
Okay.
We want to brown this on all sides. We'll add a little bit of fresh sesame seeds to it. Right over the top.
Now sesame seed adds a little bit of a toasty milk flavor to it, right?
Yeah. Give it like a nice Asian quality to the dish.
You were telling me earlier that you wanted to create a signature pork dish. This is something that you serve at the restaurant?
Yes, I do.
Cool. Every night it's available, it's on the menu?
Yes, it is.
Now, the last time I was there, Chef Pascal made the most incredible cherry cobbler creme brulee. I'm telling you, I think about it daily.
He's a very talented individual, and whatever he does with desserts, it's a showstopper.
So you can just go in there and grab dessert and a coffee. Correct?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Awesome. Now that we brown it on that side, I want to flip it over and toast those sesame seeds right into the meat.
Oh yeah, you can smell it.
And then we can just throw it right in the oven.
Just like this?
Just like that. When it comes out of the oven, I want to pour the oil off the pork. We don't want any of that oil to get into our sauce.
Okay.
We're going to place it back on the heat. Then we're going to cover it with honey.
What heat do you want to put it on?
Like a medium high.
Okay.
Because we want to reduce it down.
All right.
Till it's a thick, syrupy consistency.
Okay.
And then we're going to add a little bit of beef stock to it.
I tell you what, it smells amazing. It really
And then
does.
we're gonna deglaze the pan. Be careful, your handle's nice and hot. You don't want to burn yourself. Just swish it around a little bit in there. And you can place the pork onto your dish and let it rest.
That looks incredible. I can't wait to try it.
And then we're gonna turn this up. And we're gonna let it reduce down to a syrupy consistency. All right, now that our sauce is reduced down and our pork is rested for about 10 minutes.
Why do you let the pork rest?
So we don't tear the meat and we keep all the juices nice and sealed inside.
Oh, perfect, okay.
All right, we're gonna slice it.
Now, when I was there, I noticed the bar was just absolutely gorgeous. Now, can you tell me about the bar that you got there?
Well, Darren, he built that himself, right?
Darren's one of the owners?
Yes, he is.
That's gorgeous, it really is.
Yeah, he did a really nice job on it.
Look at that, it's perfect.
Yep.
It's about a medium.
Yep, medium well.
Okay.
I'm gonna place it back on the dish here.
That looks great.
Then we're gonna pour the sauce right over the top of it.
The sauce really is like a syrup. It's absolutely great. Roast pork tenderloin, man. I know why you won 7 awards at the Taste of Williamsville. This pork is out of control. I'm Chef Marco, 8220 Main Street, Williamsville.
Gatehouse Grill, come dine with me, Western New York.
Portions of the program today are brought to you by Buffalo Hotel Supply. Design, deliver, and install. We can do it all.
When you think Orazio's, think choices. From authentic Italian and fresh seafood to spectacular specials. When you think Orazio's, think homemade. From fresh bread and desserts to made from scratch pastas. When you think Orazio's, think tradition with more than 20 years as a Western New York favorite. And when you think Orazio's, think tonight. Orazio's Restaurant. It's not like home, it is home.
You know you need a professional video for your company or website, but you're wondering, where do I begin? Well, check out Key Video, Buffalo's premier television, DVD, and web video production house. We work with big businesses and other companies that think big. Corporate image, sales, training, you name it. Scripting, shooting, editing. We call it concept to completion, and we're ready to go to work for you, for your business, for all life's events. Call Key Video at 884-5391. That's 884-5391.
Some say it's our amazing sports bar featuring a variety of specialty and craft beers. Others say it's our relaxed and comfortable dining room. But whatever draws you to Avesano Ristorante, one thing's for certain. You're going to get great Italian at a great price. We pride ourselves on our traditional sauces, homemade pastas, and delectable entrees. Avesano Ristorante, 204 Como Park Boulevard, just minutes from the Galleria Mall, where you always feel right at home.
Think global, but stay local at the Salvatore School of Hospitality and Business at Trocaire College, where we prepare you for a future in the ever-growing worldwide hospitality industry.
After enrolling at Trocaire, I went from bartender to manager. It's possible to work and go to school, and Trocaire had the financial aid to help make it happen for me.
A world of opportunity is waiting at the Trocaire School of Hospitality. Contact us today and begin your journey to success.
I'm here today at Russell's Steaks, Chops, and More. I've got 2 of my students from Trocaire College Hospitality Management. I've got Renee over here. I've got Paula over here. They're going to help us take the fear out of dealing with fruit. Renee's gonna start with a pineapple, cut the top and bottom off the pineapple. When she's done with that, Paula over here is gonna begin by peeling a cantaloupe melon. She's gonna make sure she has a sharp knife and that she's taking nice clean slices down each side of the melon. By that time, Renee over here is gonna be done peeling her pineapple. She's gonna remove the core and begin to dice the pineapple. As she's doing that, Paula will get the seeds scooped out of the honeydew melon. Melon will be all prepared, sliced, and ready to chop for our fruit salad. When you select fruit, pineapple for example, you want to make sure that you get a fruit that's heavy for its size, soft to the touch, and actually smells like the fruit that it is. This smells like a pineapple. Once you've got your fruit selected, you follow our steps to cutting it up, and then you arrange it, you've got a beautiful fruit display. And by the way, we saved a fortune. $10 for this, or $10 for that. You can do the math yourself and you can see the results. That's another skill that you can take to the table.
Thanks, Jim. We are honored to have such a great school right here in our backyard. And the relationship that TroCare has with you, Russ, really gives interns an inside look at Russell's Steaks, Chops, and More.
Oh yes, I'm very, very honored to be part of that school. It's named after Russell Steaks, Chops and More Hospitality School. And these people can come into this here property, learn in probably one of the finest restaurants in Western New York. You have a kitchen that is the biggest kitchen. They learn how to do pastries, they learn how to do front desk, they become a hostess, a busboy, and they're learning from people that have been in the industry for many, many years. What other great experience can you get?
And really, that hands-on experience is the best teacher, isn't it? Well, coming up a bit later, it's another home invasion. We're about to meet the Militello family.
But next, our own chef, Art Christie, owner of Frontier Catering, is cooking up something quick and easy. In fact, easy enough for you to make for dinner.
Today we're going to be making a very quick dish, an individual lasagna. And we're also going to be making a homemade marinara sauce. This is going to be so fast, so easy, you're going to love it. You're going to definitely want to try it at home. First thing we're going to do is get our pan hot. Always want to start with a hot pan, and we want to coat it with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Now it's important to use the very, very best ingredients that you can, and of course this happens to be one of them. We're going to get our pan nice and smoking hot. We're going to take some fresh onions. I also put a few shallots in there as well. Shallots is kind of like a combination of a garlic and an onion. And what we're going to do is we're going to saute this till just about translucent. Now we're going to add some fresh sliced garlic. I like using the sliced garlic. It intensifies the flavors. Now the trick to this dish, the key to success for this dish, is using a San Marzano tomato. This is a prize tomato in Italy. It's all hand-picked, hand-selected. It has less liquid, more meat, much, much finer product. You'll find that if you make this dish with anything else but this, it'll change the complexity of the makeup of the dish. Now, just to add a little bit extra thickening, one of the easiest and quickest tools that you're going to find in the kitchen today. This is a little squeeze tube tomato paste. Looks like toothpaste a little bit. And what this is most recipes that you have a can this big and you need this much, you end up putting it in the refrigerator and throwing it out. So all you have to do is just squeeze a little bit in there. You can seal it and use it again and again and again. Just keep it in the fridge. No waste. What that's going to do is give a little bit of thickening and a little bit of extra body to our dish. We're going to add some Pecorino Romano, which is goat's cheese. We're also going to add some Parmigiano Reggiano, which is the prize cheese of Italy. I'm going to throw some fresh chopped basil in there. I use sea salt and, of course, fresh ground black pepper. Now, to finish the dish, we're going to add just a little bit of sugar. You can add a little bit or a lot, depending on how your taste is. And a nice blend of Italian seasonings, which is typically oregano, basil, sage, rosemary. And that's the dish. We're just going to stir it. And that's thick already, ready to go. Now, while our marinara is getting happy on the stove, getting all the flavors together, we're going to take some of our ravioli here. You can use store-bought ravioli, homemade ravioli. I happen to have store-bought ravioli. We're just going to take that and put it in some boiling salted water. And while that's cooking, we're going to prepare the next portion. We're going to again take some extra virgin olive oil. We're going to place that in our nice hot pan. We're going to take a portobello mushroom, which is chopped. and saute that. And now that our mushrooms are all nice and happy in the pan, we're going to add a little bit of our fresh baby spinach. I like to use baby spinach, a little bit more consistency in the sizing. And all we're going to do is fold that in. We're going to just reduce it down. This takes very, very quick time, easy to do. And now for the final assembly of our quick and easy lasagna. Very effortless. First we're going to take a ramekin dish. We've got our raviolis that we just took out of the pan. We have our marinara that we made that only took, as you saw, just a few moments. We're going to put a little sauce in the bottom of the dish. We're going to take our al dente meat ravioli. We're going to take our portobello mushroom and baby spinach mixture. We're going to take some of our whole milk ricotta cheese. Just spread that right on the top. Very simple to do. We're going to take a couple slices of our pre-sliced fresh mozzarella. We're going to add our final layer of ravioli. We're going to top it with our homemade marinara sauce that we just made. We're going to put our final layer of fresh mozzarella and finish it with a little pecorino cheese. And that's our finalized dish. We're going to pop it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 10 to 12 minutes. Bring it out and serve it and enjoy it. Effortless, easy lasagna. From the time we started till the time we're going to actually enjoy it was literally minutes. I'm Chef Art Christie. Come dine with me.
Tonight's program is sponsored in part by Salvatore's Grand Hotel. Be my guest. Let us do the rest. Hello, I'm Russ Salvatore. Holidays are just around the corner. A gift certificate for Russell's Steaks, Chops, and More, or an overnight stay at Salvatore's Grand Hotel could be a great suggestion. For every $100 that you would spend, I will give you a complimentary $25 gift certificate. From our staff to you, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Be our guest. Let me do the rest.
Think global, but stay local at the Salvatore School of Hospitality and Business at Trocaire College, where we prepare you for a future in the ever-growing worldwide hospitality industry.
I love working in hospitality because you can do something different every day. And no matter what opportunities I pursue, the education I got at Trocaire means I'm prepared.
A world of opportunity is waiting at the Trocaire School of Hospitality. Contact us today and begin your journey to success.
Beautiful design starts with Artisan Kitchens and Baths. Let us transform your kitchen or bath into the dream room you desire, whatever your style and taste. Artisan Kitchens and Baths can design and install your vision to perfection. Our design team will work within your budget to give you quality at affordable prices. Update your home with Artisan Kitchens and Baths, 200 Amherst Street, Buffalo.
The romance of Tuscany, the flavor of DiPaolo's, everything you love about DiPaolo's, the food, the friendship, the family. Whether in our elegant dining room or outside in the courtyard, the atmosphere is authentic. For a simple dinner out or the affair of a lifetime, find Tuscany in your own backyard. Ilio DiPaolo's Restaurant, Banquets, and Ringside Lounge in Blaisdell, a family restaurant with a gourmet touch.
Welcome back to Come Dine With Me, Western New York. Remember, if you would like any of the recipes you saw on tonight's program,
or you want to learn more about the restaurants that are featured on our show, you can watch the videos on YouTube or on our Facebook page. So why not become a fan today?
Coming up after this, get ready for today's home invasion.
If you're looking for delicious food and served in a truly unique atmosphere, then head on over to the Grapevine Restaurant on Niagara Falls Boulevard, where they're always serving up an unforgettable dining experience. Joining me today are Tom and Lisa Payne, owners of the Grapevine. I want to ask you, what can people expect when they come here to dine?
When they choose our restaurant, we've got a delicious variety of food. We've got a wonderful atmosphere. We just built this brand new patio and garden room. Everyone's going to find something they like here.
And Art, the saltwater aquariums, They're another special touch that we add here at the Grapevine that no chain restaurant has.
And you've been in business over 25 years. Obviously, you're doing something right.
That's what our customers do say. We have the same customers that have been dining with us for all these years.
You know, I think it's all about giving people more for their money. And we've got a fun, relaxing atmosphere. We've got great ambiance, fantastic service, and of course, as you know, it's all about the food.
Yeah, let's talk about the food for a second. I eat here and I think the food's amazing.
Thanks, Art. We wanted to have something to satisfy every appetite. Our steaks, as you know, all choice, fire-grilled steaks. We've got salads, you know, they're huge, you know. We want to have a salad, but we're eating a ton. The burgers, all Angus burgers. Also the seafood, the fresh seafood that we bring in regularly.
Tom, don't forget about the daily specials that we offer, as well as a great seasonal menu.
So this is a place for basically everyone's taste. You got something from comfort food to more of a sophisticated palate as well.
Yes, Art, we've worked hard to make this the right place for everyone. Whether you want to enjoy a drink and an appetizer at our nice bar, or have a romantic date night out, or possibly bring the whole family here to enjoy dinner.
And leads the banquets. Art, we do parties in the restaurant. We do parties at the Ellicott Creek Banquet Facility, weddings. Lisa does a great job at it, loves it.
I want to thank both of you for allowing me to come into this brand new facility you have here, the Garden Room. It's a wonderful, wonderful place. I got to tell you, I'm real impressed. So if you're hungry for something new, please visit the Grapevine Restaurant here on Niagara Falls Boulevard. They're open for lunch, dinner, 7 days a week. Don't forget their Sunday brunch. It's amazing. Be sure to stop in, say hi. People ask me all the time, hey Art, where do you go to eat? This is one of my favorite places. Make sure you tell them I sent you.
We love to cook, and Artisan was very helpful with our home in the past.
My old house, very similar, just redesigned it, made it a lot larger.
I wanted a large stove because we do all the entertaining for the whole family. We wanted a spacious area so that people can mingle while we're cooking.
With the 2 refrigerators and 2 separate dishwashers, it works out real good for entertaining.
We're really very excited today to have our friends coming over, family friends that we haven't seen in a while.
Sue and I have been friends a long, long time, and I have always admired and loved her kitchen.
With the chefs coming today, I'm very excited to learn different recipes, hopefully that my family will love, and I know my husband and I will definitely love.
How you doing? How are you? Good, how are you? You guys ready to cook?
Hi, how are you? Yes, we are. Thank you so
Nice
much
to know
for
you.
coming. I'm
Nice to
really
meet you.
excited. Today I wanted to make a rack of lamb because I really wanted to utilize the grill outside.
It's probably about 4 feet long, and it's just incredible. It's all encased in stone.
Artisans does a lot more than just kitchens.
Today I made a classic mushroom risotto with wild mushrooms to complement Krista's lamb that she prepared today out on the grill. The risotto adds a nice flavor profile, texture profile, and it just adds a nice color base to the plate.
When I met with Sue earlier, she told me that her absolute favorite was eggplant and tomato mozzarella salad. So I said, that's easy to do. We'll make sure that she's happy when we leave.
So when Sue called me and told me we were working with Art from Frontier Catering, I was so excited.
I've known Mary Beth Basil for a few years now, working together on some prior events. Today we're going to make a classic, my classic twist on mushroom risotto. Well, first you have to start with a really high quality cannellini rice. And what we do is we take a hot pan, some extra virgin olive oil, we add a little bit of very finely chopped red onion, and we saute off a melange of mushrooms. We remove them from the pan, put them off to the side, and then we added a little bit more olive oil, a little bit of butter, and then we added our rice. And we did that to toast it. You continue to add a chicken stock, continue to add liquid, add a little white wine, adds a nice little flavor profile to it. Success to this dish is to make sure that you always have hot stock, whether it be beef, chicken, or vegetable, to the hot toasted risotto. If you fail to do this step and you put cold stock in, you're going to shock the rice. It's not going to be able to release all the starches, and you're not going to have the creamy finished product that you're going for.
And you're going to ruin your risotto.
You ruin the risotto.
Okay.
And then we finished the dish by introducing the already cooked mushrooms and onions. We added some grated Parmesan Reggiano cheese, some freshly diced chives, a little bit of sea salt, some crushed black pepper, stirred the mixture up and brought it to the table for presentation.
I know when we met earlier, you told me one of your favorites was melanzana caprese.
Yes,
That's what we're gonna make today. We're gonna use our fresh eggplant. I'm gonna show you a couple little tricks. First, you peel an eggplant, then you cut it about a ½ inch thick, toss it in some olive oil, a little bit of salt and pepper. Give it a quick toss, and that's ready for the grill. Throw it on the grill for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. Once it gets soft, take it off the grill. We made a roasted garlic balsamic dressing to go in between. So we gotta start with obviously. Roasted garlic. Throw a little in there. So we're gonna use a nice quality balsamic vinegar and a real high-end olive oil. Again with the salt and pepper. And you just give that a nice little stir. Sue was great. You know, she was all into the dish because she, like I said, she really enjoyed it as her favorite dish and she wanted to know how to make it. So now every time her guests are coming over, that's the dish they're gonna be getting.
Oh, he was a bomb. He was very nice, very comfortable, and I did learn a lot. So now I'm gonna try it next weekend to make the eggplant tower.
Okay, Sue, now the fun begins. Let's put our melanzana caprese together.
Looks good already.
Have some sliced tomatoes and onions ready. Okay, Sue, so what we're doing is we're just layering these up and just adding all kinds of cool ingredients. We have fresh pesto, we have olive tapenade, some fresh mozzarella, and the list goes on. And when it finishes, it's about a foot tall. It's amazing. So Sue, all your hard work, which really wasn't that hard.
Cheers.
Cheers. Here's to the freshness.
Today I prepared a roast rack of lamb done with an asada sauce. For our sauce today, Ed, I've decided on something simple, but different. It's Mexican. Asada sauce, it's simply garlic, lots of garlic. Garlic and lamb go together like peanut butter and jelly. Cilantro, fresh lime, and you don't want any seeds, so I just run my hands through there.
All right.
I put a little parsley in there to cut it a bit. Just finished that in the food processor with extra virgin olive oil. I really was looking for that taste. And salt and pepper to finish. Beautiful sauce. The marinade, basically olive oil, and I would recommend a good extra virgin olive oil because of the taste. Fresh garlic, please. Just dice it up, doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be perfect. Fresh herbs, I use fresh rosemary. And I just marinated the rack of lamb in there for about an hour and a half.
Oh, she was great. She was awesome. She taught me quite a bit how to prepare the lamb chops.
All right, let's get this lamb seasoned and out on that grill.
All right.
Removed it from the marinade and seasoned it with a little salt and fresh ground black pepper. And that looks great.
Well, let's go out to the grill.
I started it out, real important, on high on the left-hand side of the grill. To mark it off, seared both sides, and then I lowered the temperature on the right-hand side of the grill to medium and moved it over there, put the lid down, and it was done in 10, 15 minutes.
I really did learn a lot. You know, you go to a restaurant and you order something and you think it just appears that way. You can't believe all the time and effort and all the small details that it takes behind the scenes.
The anticipation was unbelievable. So we were dying to eat it, and it was as good as I thought it was going to be.
I think the favorite part of the meal was the lamb chops.
Lamb's the type of thing, you fall in love with it.
It's probably the second time I've had them. I should have tried them 30 years ago. They were great.
So I do believe that Ed will share this with his family. I believe that Ed will pass it on.
We'll see. He's not a very good cook, but he did well with her.
Come dine with me, Western New York.
We're back. Well, Jen, this has been a great show. I'd like to remind you, when dining out this week, support our local restaurants. We are very, very fortunate to have some of the finest restaurants in the country. Service, food, price-wise, you can never beat our establishments in Western New York. Please support our local restaurants.
And just a reminder, we'll be back here next week. Same time, same station, and we hope you'll join us then. For everyone here at Come Dine With Me Western New York, I'm Jan Farrington.
And I'm Russ Salvatore. Enjoy the rest of your holiday weekend. Jan, it's time to stick a fork in that beautiful turkey. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.